What's up, good people? It's your girl, Tosh. I'm just gonna hang out with. Oh, wait a minute. Tonight, I'm here with my girl, Mimi. I know you can probably see her on the other side. I'm going to introduce her officially. She has joined us tonight, but we're joining you guys tonight just to go for a little, quick live. There's so much going on out here, and instead of just soaking it all up and enjoying it, we decide to come and just talk about all this tea that's been bubbling around. Okay, so we're gonna wait for a couple of viewers to get in. Let's see. Mimi, what's up? You ready? I'm so excited to have you tonight.
Glad to be here.
You okay? You got some viewers. Mimi, you popular.
I'm popular.
You really should be a social influencer. Like you really should.
Well, maybe.
Okay.
We're just waiting on some viewers.
Waiting on some viewers. My girl Kendra G, she hit 600,000 followers on Instagram. That is so good. She has a really good show. We're gonna talk about that too. We got one viewer. Let's see who we got. Let's check in. We're gonna be calling y'all. We're gonna have the chat open tonight. Please feel free to join in on the chat. Okay, we just get things. What's up? What's up? What's up? We going live tonight. Tonight is the night. Oh yes, it is. Mimi, you were used to me, so I don't have to explain myself. That's why I love you. I'm so excited to have my girl Mimi the Great in the building tonight. You heard me. I said Mimi the Great. I did not stutter. Mimi the Great. You see her Facebook is Mimi Parker. Feel free to go follow her. Follow my girl Mimi the Great. She does a little bit of everything. Let's see who we got. Go ahead, Mimi. We're going free flow tonight, baby.
Free flow. Okay, well, I do a little bit of everything. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about myself since, Tasha.
Well, let me take this thing off so they can see this, how beautiful you are. First of all, we have a couple of viewers going to go on in. Let's take this time. Let's text. Is it email or text? Let's email some of our followers, but then we're going live because we didn't really. It's just an impromptu thing. So let's just see. You know how to go to your Facebook? If you know, I'm gonna go to mine.
My Facebook is live.
Okay, hold a second. Make sure your volume down because it's gonna be scratchy.
Let's turn the volume down. Okay. It's all the way down.
Messenger. Okay. What you laughing at me?
Nothing. We just waiting patiently.
So really, one of the things I want to talk about today is this whole trending thing. P Diddy, as in PEEDIDDY. P Diddy. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the gun violence that happened right here in Sanford the other night. I believe it was before the Martin Luther King Jr. parade. So that had to be Sunday night going into Monday. So the 15th going into the 16th. And also the young lady who was also shot the same night Offset was in the head, but she made it. So we're gonna talk about that and some other things, okay? And then I ramble, but that's my middle name, Tall Tosh the Rambler. I love to ramble. You will get it. If you don't, you'll get it. Running back, you will get it. I promise you will get it if you just take time to listen, okay? You will get it. All right. So we are. Okay, so let me go. So I couldn't. Let me switch over. Hold on.
We're just getting everything together.
My life has changed
since you came in.
Okay, there we go. That's why I couldn't do it.
Okay.
Now this technology is a mug, girl. I'm trying to share. I'm so excited to be here tonight. I'm so glad you came. Okay, it's not letting me do it. Okay, it's not letting me do it. We'll figure it out tomorrow. All right, so let's go ahead and take this over. Let's go up here. Put this down here. If this don't go down, damn me. What's up, good people? It's your girl Tosh with her very, very, very good friend, my super friend, one of my super friends, Mimi Parker. I call her Mimi the Great because she is great at everything that she does, and she does a lot of stuff. Mimi has put me onto some great beauty treatment, some beauty hacks. So I thought I would invite her to come today, and she so graciously accepted. And we're here to talk and just kind of chat it up tonight. You know, we could be anywhere in the world, but we decided to be here with you tonight. We could be anywhere.
Yes.
So Mimi, we'll talk about how we met. We just gonna free flow. We're gonna be real. You know how we do. You know we have these conversations. We always like, girl, if we just record, we be cracking up. You're so funny naturally. You get my energy. I get your energy. So tell them a little bit about yourself, or tell them about yourself, and we'll talk about how we met.
All right. Well, as you know, I go by Mimi, and I do a little of everything. I love makeup. I do that. I sell hair on the side. I also do nails as a nail technician. Everything is done out of the home, but that's something that I enjoy doing.
Okay, so you do nails very well, including design. So she just doesn't apply the acrylic. She knows how to chisel you up, get you right. I just had an appointment with her not too long ago. Um, she does makeup. She's a brow beast. She's being
Yes.
kind of humble tonight, but she's a brow beast. You know how them guys are getting they thing drawn on and like they edge it up. She would have your brow. She could put like lines in your brow if you got like you want to look kind of jazzy, kind of edgy. She know how to do that. So she does that. And what else, Mimi? Makeup, of course.
Yeah, makeup and
You bedazzle stuff.
oh yeah, and I am a creator of your personal mirrors. I do that. Whatever you want on a mirror, I can create it for you, personalize it to your liking, favorite colors, whatever.
She got the 5 wigs. She being humble. She got the 5 wigs, the five pieces. Okay, she can take care of you in that right bundles. See, I focus more on. I'm a wig girl, so
She
bundles.
loves wigs, one bundles, whatever we gonna do it.
Mimi's bundles so she has bundles, but I love me a good wig girl. Okay, so let's talk about how we met real fast.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so I had recently moved back here from Atlanta, and I was looking for some suppliers for different things that I was leaving behind. And it was hard to find, so I was looking for some lashes. Mink lashes at the time were really, really big. They had just came out, and that many people, everybody sell them now. But at this particular time, I can't remember what year. It's been about 3 years, right, friend? Super friend?
A little over 3.
I think it's over 3.
Yeah, I think it's about 4.
You
'Cause
think it's 4?
my oldest child, the youngest is in 6th grade now. So yeah,
What grade was he when we met?
third
Third,
grade.
4, 5, 6. So 3 going on 4.
Yeah, so it's going.
Okay, so a solid 3 years, and I was looking for some lashes, and I was on Offer Up, I think, or Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace, definitely.
Yeah. So I was on Facebook Marketplace, and we arranged for us to meet so I can get my lashes, And she rolled up, and it was just something about her. I was just like, it was like a movie scene. It was like she was all glammed up. Hair, lashes was bigger than the biggest ones I've ever seen. Like she playing tonight. But it's a way, but everybody can't wear them though. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody can't wear them. It's a specific way you have to wear them for them to look.
Well, I
You taught me
mostly
that.
say that if you're comfortable with the lashes, you should definitely wear them. My motto is be bold, stay beautiful. And that's the reason why I choose that, is because you do what's comfortable for you. Don't do too much and don't do too less. You just follow your flow.
Be bold, stay beautiful. I love that because I know that I am bold, not even by choice, it's by nature. And if you don't think you're beautiful, who else gonna think you're beautiful? You understand what I'm saying? Especially when you get to a certain age. So you got to really you got to represent your city. Hey. Oh yeah, I get in a tangent, but Mimi. Okay, so back to how I met me. So I met Mimi. She pulls up, beautiful girl, the biggest lashes I've ever seen. But it looks so pretty on her. And I'm like, wow, who is this chick? I liked her so much. I think I invited you to lunch.
She invited me to lunch. We went to Bahama Breeze. Yes.
Yes, it was the energy for me. I just really want to know who this girl was. And it's just so important nowadays to recognize good people when you meet them, because it may be 3 or 4 years before you meet a good person that got the energy. So me and Mimi went to I forgot we talked about. We talked, and the first thing I remember her saying, and I'm gonna get through. I'm going to get through this without crying. Okay, I'm a very emotional person. I don't apologize for that. That's how God made me. That's how I know I'm alive. But it was just her first thing. Said, "You're so beautiful. Like you look so pretty, Tosh. Oh my God, you look so." And I really had put effort into my little looks. I know she was all about beauty, so I couldn't go half stepping. So I was like, okay. And she was just so uplifting, so encouraging, and it was genuine. She wasn't trying to get anything from me. We had a conversation about maybe some business things and stuff like that, but it ended up leading to a friendship.
Yes.
Yes. And a lot of my mom's anniversary is coming that she passed. I don't even remember, like I try not to even keep up with it, but I think it's 2, 3. I don't know, it seems like yesterday. But me and me were hanging out one day and we came back to my house and we had just like met, like literally, like it hadn't even been, I don't know, it hadn't even been a long time. And my mom was here and she had it was something situation that happened. Mimi jumped right in, and that's when I discovered she was a CNA. So she didn't even tell y'all she's a certified nurse's assistant. Really should be a nurse because she bad. She knows how to take care of people in love. Like she stepped right on there with my mom, and she didn't stop there. She came over a couple of days just to check on us, and it really showed me I had needed to get help with my mom. So that was a good thing. So I fell in love with, because who on earth would just, I got family that wouldn't even do that. Who would just jump in, don't even know me, and do what you did? We ain't gonna go into it, but I that's why I always love you for that, girl.
No problem. That's
Yeah.
just everything comes from the heart. I have a big heart.
You do.
Know. That's all I want to say. And I didn't mind doing what I did for your mom. That was genuine.
And mom, like, originally doesn't like anybody at first. She loves you. You gotta taste of that. My mom was very picky about who she picked up with, but she fell in love with Mimi and stuff like that. So I'm just so thankful to God that I met you, Mimi. You're a beautiful person inside and out. And our journey is just beginning. I really feel like that. I feel like we're connected. God put us together for a greater purpose. And them bottom lashes is bottoming.
Thank you.
They totally distracted me. I mean, come on through, Diana.
Thank you. Like
Yeah.
I already know. Like
I just feel like God put us together. I know God put us together for a purpose.
Yes.
And I just can't wait to see what He has. The best is yet to come.
Oh, well, y'all know Tasha left out that we both enjoy the color pink, y'all. Everything has to be pink. If it ain't pink, it ain't right. I'm just gonna tell y'all, and that's another reason.
We got to check. Let's see. Let me see.
Yes.
Y'all bear. Let's see. We got somebody saying something. Let's see. Hey, DJ Florida! Oh my goodness, DJ Florida! Listen, I thought about you as I was getting this together, friend. Oh, I was this close to calling you because I couldn't get the camera to work. DJ Florida, thank you for my golden opportunity. Thank you for getting me started. I will never forget you. You're a great person, great businessman. Thank you for all the things you showed me. Yeah. So, hey, Q got the bomb cakes and pies and stuff. The next time they have an event, we're gonna go. I don't think you ever been to one of the events that
No, I haven't been to an event.
Yeah, but you're busy.
I'm always busy.
You gonna go to the next event?
Yes.
Q, when your next event?
Let us know.
Nah, I'm so bad with names. Well, her last name is Weathers.
Hi, I love you too.
Who said they love you?
YB Boss Fam.
Hey.
And this is my friend Tosh.
Thank y'all for joining in. Girl, we got together, girl. We got the whole look, I got 3 viewers, girl. We doing good. We lit tonight.
Yeah.
So Q, she does baked goods, cakes, cookies, cobblers. I mean anything. Obviously she did coated grapes. I like to give everybody a promo shout out. And the reason why, anybody that's nice to me, I like to promote them. You never know who you're talking to. When I met her, she said, "Thank you. I'm not sure when I'll have an event, but we're open every day." Okay, so we'll have to get some sweets from you and then eat them
on eat them on live.
Eat them on live. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like she was so sweet to me, so kind. I'm talking about that. I think I don't have everything she has, but when I think about that key lime situation, it was a red velvet situation. It was a Carrot cake, girl. Let me stop.
It's a lot of situations going on over here.
I'm a foodie. I have to woo. But anyway, so shout out to Q. We appreciate you as well. Thank you for tuning in. And so as we continue.
Okay.
Okay. So
So,
let's talk about what's going on in the world.
okay.
All right. I hope some people chime in. I want to talk about this P. Diddy, this Young Miami, and Amara. I think it's Amara Allegra. If I'm pronouncing her name correctly, she's a member of Love and Hip Hop currently. She was a young lady, beautiful young lady. She's I believe they call it Latino. She's black, but she's not black. She's not Dominican. I don't know, but she to me she looked like an African American, but she's of Spanish heritage. Okay. Anyway, Young Miami was recently interviewing Trina, the great Trina, the baddest. Okay, from Florida. I was born and raised in Florida. Was interviewing Trina, and Young Miami explained and shared how she likes golden showers. I want some people to chime in before I give my opinion.
Okay.
And this is not even allegedly. She said on her situation that she said, I just like to be peed on. And I quote,
I just like to be peed on, and I quote, like, how do y'all feel about that? Because I want to give my
opinion.
I want to give my opinion, but nobody is not even like saying anything.
Oh, yeah, those lemon cookies.
So
yeah,
let us know before we give y'all our opinion on that.
I mean, when she was saying it, I really had to rewind. I couldn't even
rewind.
I couldn't even rewind it. I was waiting for the play it back to make sure I understood what she said. And I just don't see the logic in it, friend. I'm sorry. I don't understand. I'm from the old school though. I'm old school with the new school soul, baby.
Yes.
I'm old school, you know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, we put gas from the back behind the license plate, baby. Okay. So this new generation, all this stuff, I mean, like, so by you being a younger generation, maybe you can. That's why I'm so glad you're here.
Listen, I am a younger generation, but I had asked a couple people, how they felt. But me personally, you like it, I love it. But me, I am not finna do it. I don't care.
Since you're not finna pee on me.
You're not finna do that. I'm just sorry. Do y'all know how pee smells? So what? No, we're not gonna do that.
The internet is undefeated because somebody wrote in one of the comments, they said, oh, do you know that urine is liquid dookie? I ain't knocking nobody. If that's what you want to do, if you want to get a golden shower, if you want to, get your twinkle twinkle little star on. If you was my friend, I'm gonna tell you, friend, that's not friend. We're not doing that. Like, don't tell me about your business.
Like, just keep it to yourself. I feel like just keep it to yourself. Keep it between you and your partner.
Tell your boyfriend, your husband, I'm gonna be kind of friend. What you doing?
I know you ain't let that man pee on you. Not tonight.
I just give me enough. Like, how do you think the conversation starts? I just like what do you say? Like,
I'm just saying. Okay, so I did ask around before I did, guys, because I just wanted to know how somebody felt or how would they actually do, like, pee on you. So my situation and the things that I was getting back was they were on the floor. And she just stood over him and peed on the floor. So I was like, oh, do y'all pee on the sheets? Or like, what do y'all do? So just literally piss on him on the floor. Like, who does that?
Like we said, we're not judging.
We're not judging. But you like it, I love it. It's just not for me.
And then there are pretty girls too. Like, no cap, no shade, but like pretty girls. I mean, I don't know.
They doing everything.
Yeah, back in the day,
I can't compete with some of y'all.
Oh, I won't compete. Y'all can have it. God bless y'all.
I can't compete.
No, ain't no way. That's my mom would beat me. I would get in trouble, friend.
Listen.
Come on, man. That's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And I feel like if a guy is getting that from a girl, you think he should be cheating?
He should not cheat. But guess what? It's he was definitely
You
cheap.
think you're still cheap?
I think it's still
I want
cheap.
some guys chime in. You like go in the showers and your girl let you like rain on me.
But you trying to do the guys. The thing was, it was Young Miami who likes to get the golden shower. So what the men? So it's easy for the men to whip it out to pee on the lady, correct? So it's a more harder for the girl to just stand over them.
I want Auntie heard. Auntie heard that this squishing, gushing thing or whatever they said they be doing, they squirt. Yeah, that.
Oh, baby, we listen. That's a lot of tea, but
now we not gonna this Mark Zuckerberg internet. Yeah, you know he will take us off, but listen,
we ain't gonna do that
now. But I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying.
Well,
I didn't know that was a thing till I knew it was a thing. Like
that is definitely a thing. No, that's definitely a thing. I can't.
Okay. So it's a thing. I'm not judging. I think it's a great. If you can do that, like
period.
Like wow, you know, like how you do that there, you know. How you do that? But at the end of the day, that's piss.
It's okay. It's a different type. Actually, I'm not going. She's gonna have her opinion, and I'm gonna have mine. But I don't think that it's piss. I think that it's somewhere up in there, but it doesn't smell like piss. You know, so
I wouldn't know if it smells. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you that it does not smell like piss.
But I am gonna Google it again.
Okay, she can definitely Google, but Google have 1,001 things on there, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, well, I know. My thing is that don't be like because girls brag about. I have people have like brag to me in like a braggadocious, egotistical way that I'm lesser because I can't do that. I don't know this. Are you kidding me? Like no more power to you. Like, gee, hey, what a like. Ooh,
listen.
Yeah, hold on. So you
what's the question? I don't mind answering.
You a squirter?
I'm definitely period. Okay, next. Let's go.
But this is the conversation because this is the world we living in, and like if you don't know, a lot of people like really don't know, like ain't never really heard of these things. And if you're at a certain age, you're out dating, like say you're in your early 40s, late 40s, early 50s, and you're out here dating, you understand like what the expectations might be. You know, you might run up on a bro who might be like, I want to pee on you. And then if you view this show or you've been reading and you've been in social media, that would surprise me if a guy asked me that. I probably would call. I don't know what I would do.
First of all, if he's comfortable enough to ask you, can he pee on you, baby? I feel like it's something wrong with him at that point. Like that's my opinion.
Well, the girl said this. She said that she doesn't do it with the word from girl from Love and Hip Hop Miami. She said everybody don't get that. I must defend her in that. And she says it has to be a level of comfortability. I'm like,
exactly. And I agree with that because you're not just gonna walk around and pee on everybody, right? I hope not. Like seriously. So, and she's definitely Googling. Y'all just give us a second and she's gonna read what she found on Google about this squirting. Women that squirts.
Okay, so this is what I found. This is from WebMD, and everybody know people go to Web, you get a headache, you go to WebMD. It says, what is a squirting orgasm? Squirting refers to fluid expelled from the vajayjay during orgasm. Not all people with the JJs can blank squirt during orgasm, and those who do may blank some of the time. This type of orgasm includes a rapid ejection of urine from the bladder. Let's go back. This type of orgasm includes a rapid ejection of urine from the bladder. Now, I'm not judging, but normally I empty my bladder before.
Exactly. And I have done that several occasions where the bladder has been fully empty. So I don't necessarily agree with that because of the experience that I have had. You know what I'm saying?
But so you're gonna go against the web?
I'm gonna definitely go against it. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry.
It says, but right here it says squirting sometimes also involves secretions from the secant gland, Oh, well, look it up. Secant, SKENE gland. These glands are sometimes called female prostate because they function similar to the male prostate.
Mm.
Oh, also sperming organism is sometimes called female ejaculation, but this term excludes non-binary and trans people who are not female but have the JJs. Okay, I understand what they're saying. So if they're like, if you're not a natural woman, you probably can't squirt.
So I guess I'm a natural woman.
Okay, so wow, so it's good. So it's interesting to hear your take on that. Two different takes. She's okay with the squirt.
It's a no. It's a no. But listen, you have to be okay with it. Yeah. But if you do it, then you're gonna have to be okay with it because that's your body. It's nothing that you can change about that.
If my body did that, I would tell him to call him. Bitch, call it.
Call it ambulance.
Call it. You know what you did? Like, oh, you broke something. Like,
baby.
What the hell? Because I hit a bed get feel like
it's a lot. Like it's definitely a lot.
I talked to a lot of people and they told me that they went to a hotel one time and got charged because the whole mattress was soaking wet.
I'm telling you.
I mean, what you want to do that?
But I can't. You cannot help that.
Okay,
you cannot help that.
Yeah, okay,
it's a thing that you can't help it. And baby, the feeling.
Okay. Talk about the feeling.
It's amazing.
Oh wow,
definitely. Listen, if I ain't getting that, I need you to keep going.
But you don't do that every time.
Every time. Maybe 3 times. That's just my, She has to put her nose on
check your bladder, friend. For real.
Check my bladder.
Friend, okay. I just can't, and it's like it really is a generational divide. Like, and it's okay. Like, I don't judge young people. Like, I'm still young, but like I've been where you've been sitting before. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, and it's interesting to learn things, and it's like wow, it's like captivating. Like, for real?
That's all the tea.
Okay, so that's all the tea. So that was Young Miami, and it's been trending all over social media. P Diddy, Peediddy. I wonder how you feel about that. I bet you like, oh, give a talk. I mean, you like, because I would never have thought. That was so creative to think about that, right? P Diddy.
Yes, definitely.
Wasn't that creative?
So that was Young Miami take on that. Y'all got my full enclosure on that. So
okay, so I had a couple things. Anything you want to talk about that's going on right now? Anything? Any kind of gossip or tea? I don't be in the tea.
I'm just going to elaborate and give my opinion on whatever the topic is.
Okay, so I want to talk about this Ron DeSantis, who basically said that, well, we can't have an African American class, an African American history class. I want to be clear. Let me see. Yes, I saw this on the BBC. Want to make sure I give credit. BBC News, and it was talking about how we have the opportunity here in Florida, right, to have a new course at colleges, right? The course would have been, wait a minute, so it was a new advanced level high school course that teaches African American history, which I just thought that would have been great, right? He blocked it, right? He said no. They said no. It says that to have this type of class, which would be African American history class, lacks educational value and is contrary to Florida law. Well, what is this, Jim Crow?
That's what it sounds like.
This is so outlandish. Like, I can't believe that they are even allowed to do this. From my research, I found out that currently, right, they have all these other classes. And I meant to write them down, but just kind of briefly going over this, but I don't want to get too deep into it because I get upset. But they have all these other classes that are geared toward like German, European. They have here we go. They have European history and several language and culture courses. Culture courses are still being taught in the States. What you think about that, friend? Like, it says the decision to block the African American Studies course has been met with outrage from the National Parents Union, who said that this ban is a direct attack the Black and all Black, Indigenous, and persons of color committees. I mean, what would have been wrong with him having that?
Person, personally, we don't see, we as Black people are not going to see nothing wrong with that, which I don't see anything wrong with that.
Wrong
He
with what?
that he wanted to have the he no, I'm sorry, let me back up a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit.
okay.
So what I'm trying to say is I don't see anything wrong with wanting to have it, you know what I'm
Correct.
saying? So us as Black women, Black, us as a Black culture, we should have that. You know, we should have that opportunity to have that, and especially if they are having other cultures that's doing that. Isn't that what you read on there?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so they
yes.
do have the other cultures that's also, you know, they have their input. So where do ours come in at?
And I'm read the minority.
Exactly.
I mean, I feel like because my daughter basically didn't even really know a lot of things that I taught her at home about slavery, segregation, all this stuff. Like, really, mom, for real? Like, she didn't even know about 9/11. They don't really even teach.
And it's a lot of things that
Yeah,
they're not teaching in the history. And as I have, you know, a sixth grader, um, me and the history teacher, we do talk, and like the history they are teaching them has nothing to do with like what actually happened, and they never teaching us slavery. When I went to school, we learned about slavery. We learned about um the
yeah,
we learned about boycotting things and everything. My kids don't have no clue what that is. And then as Black, like I have Black boys, so for them to be I have to teach them things because they think the world is like innocent, and the world isn't innocent towards them, especially with them being boys, young boys. You know, I have to teach them, hey, you cannot just do what this person do because you can get in trouble just by your looks. You know what I'm saying? So to
wow,
explain that to my child, that's like a little hurtful, but I have to explain that to him early because I have one with a hot head, and he got into it with the police officer. They did not even call me, and remind you, he's a minor, but he's just Black. And so as him being Black, they just assumed that it was him, and it's just a look-alike. So all Black people look alike these days, right?
yeah, that's
We all
true.
look alike.
Unfortunately, like that's really sad. Let's read some of your comments before. Let's see what people are saying. That's really good, Mimi. Thank you for sharing.
Hmm. No comments. They just coming on.
Okay, you got a lot of people there.
Yeah, they just coming on.
We're gonna be back in the back. This is our first time. This ain't our last time. We're gonna be back in the back in the back. What they said? Somebody said something. Or somebody said love
Yeah,
you.
we
Okay.
shared it.
All right. Okay, so yeah, so for him to block that, but that's what the people voted for. So
Well, he gave
that's
you
crazy. That's crazy. So let's see. How do you feel about the economy and the cost of eggs and cost of
Oh
food? Yeah, the cost
my
of food. The
God.
cost of
I do not
food.
want to talk about the cost of food.
The
That makes
cost.
me cry all the time. Like, I legit spent $94 today.
And get nothing.
I didn't get but like 7 items. I'm like, what the world?
And get nothing.
Like 94 and some change. And then I went in. Okay, so y'all, I don't know if y'all know what Aldi's is. Like, everybody around the world, I don't know. But anyway, we have a store that's called Aldi's. And Aldi's is like
I love
off.
all these.
I love Aldi's, but it's the off-brand store. So you should be able to go to Aldi's and pick up some, you know, affordable items. Like such as Walmart, Publix, and everything else. The Aldi's should be a little cheaper than those stores. Okay, so I go into Aldi's and I go look for a carton of eggs, 12 eggs, a dozen of eggs, and that thing said $4.13. I left all 12 of them eggs.
How much the eggs was?
$4.13.
And you have people
12 eggs. Like, no.
We have some people like who downplay everything. They just downplay everything. I'm like, oh my gosh, eggs. That ain't that much. This time last year,
Eggs were 98 cents.
So from 90
that's a lot of money because maybe I used to get 4 cartons of eggs for less than that, like from less than what they were charging. Like, no, my sons eat eggs every day and they love eggs. Oh, baby, we won't get no eggs today. Those eggs are too expensive.
That's so like that's why I'm like, okay, I blessed, to be able to because some people can't even go to the grocery store, let alone complain about the cost of eggs. But it's just everything is so much expensive. Even like things that I normally get for my family, the cost of living has really increased, and so
Yeah, but with the cost of living increases, are they not even expanding the minimum wage or anything for these people to survive? So I feel like it's a necessity for them to up either the minimum wages,
do
or
something.
do something, because
The
why
rich get richer.
yes, that's it, and the poor stay poor at this particular time.
It's really sad. Like the cost of food has it get like I have anxiety literally when I go to the grocery store. It's like okay,
Listen, when the
what is it
pandemic,
about milk? Wait a minute, milk used to be $2.98 a gallon. I used to
actually,
get two.
sis,
I used to get two. Well,
two,
sometimes
two,
1.99
two milks, yeah, 1.99. But listen, milk
on a
wasn't.
sale.
But milk today, I did get a gallon of milk. I got a,
And
I got it
always how much?
for $2.38. That was the milk, and that was a gallon of whole milk. At Aldi's today for $2.38. That's not
decent.
bad. That's a decent. But listen, I went into BJ's. I don't know if y'all know what BJ's is, but I went in there and BJ's wanted $4.50 for some milk. Guess what I said? I go to Aldi's, put that milk right on back.
Walmart wanted $5. I think Walmart when Dixon wanted $5.23.
Oh, see, nah, they playing games. I don't have no type of time.
And I just think about people who are less fortunate that was already struggling. Like I know things are just. And then, like in my community, I used to see all these different food, what they call them, food lines. You can like get food.
Oh, food
Because
lines.
I've even been to some of them before, like in the community, they give away food.
Oh, they give away the boxes of food.
Yeah, the boxes of food.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And sometimes they have some really good things, and especially during the summertime, they loaded it.
Listen, the kids used to be eating by the jelly. Yes,
we had pizza. Shout out to Boys and Girls Club. Shout out to Brent Henderson. Shout out to I think Mario Hicks had something to do with that, or there's a lot of people in the community that has something to do. Oh, the birds for real. My cousins, they had something to do with it. So shout out to all of those. But yeah, it was some good stuff in there. Juices, fruit cocktail.
Listen, I'm so mad when they give these kids so many days out for school. Man, these kids eat you out of house in a home. Like they eat too much. I'm ready to.
You have boys.
I definitely have two boys. Yeah. And they're not
boys
small.
Eat a lot.
They eat too much, and then they want to invite their little friends over, and they want to eat.
Baby,
you get one snack.
Them.
No, baby, you get one snack, one juice, get out.
And you have all the good snacks.
Listen, everybody says that when they
all the good snacks. I'll be like, you got everything. So I know them kids be. You be at work. How do you manage that when you?
First of all, I manage my house because my house has cameras.
Okay.
The kitchen has a camera to the front door. The hallways has a camera, and you're gonna see everybody that walks in go in my kitchen without my permission. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna get on that camera. I'm gonna say, hey, what are you getting? Get out of my kitchen.
Well, you have to though, because
yeah,
it's expensive.
They be eating them kids eat too much.
I've become very crafty with those ramen noodles. I'll be watching the TikToks and
the
ramen noodle boils.
And y'all know y'all can call me bougie all y'all want to.
You are.
I don't eat ramen noodles.
You are.
So who eat ramen noodles? Can y'all raise your hand? Who eat ramen noodles? So everybody eat ramen noodles but me?
Yeah.
I'm not a pasta person, so I'm not gonna eat that. I don't care. And if anybody on here, maybe my brother, my sister is watching, they knew from when I was younger, I never ate them. My mom said, you can eat these or go to bed. Guess what I used to do? Go to bed. I'm not even with it. I promise you. Not with it.
You don't eat ramen noodles.
No.
They be so good.
I know. Listen, I ate ramen noodles when I was pregnant, and it had to be the beef kind with hot sauce. And remember, I don't eat hot sauce nor ramen noodles. So I know I was pregnant when I started eating it. I'm like, who the fuck?
You know you was what?
Pregnant when I started eating ramen noodles and hot sauce.
Who pregnant?
Girl.
Oh, you talking about when you was like with your okay. Oh, I thought you was spilling some tea, auntie. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, so you was pregnant with your boys. You got the ramen noodles with hot sauce
and fried chicken and hot sauce.
Oh, okay.
And I don't eat hot sauce.
Fried chicken and hot sauce.
No, I don't eat hot sauce. Period.
Mimi, you're a very picky eater. I don't like going out to eat with you.
Oh, listen.
Because, the conversation is good.
Listen. Don't do me. Don't do me, sis. Don't do me. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I have a
very picky. Oh, but most people I'm not really a picky person. You think I'm picky? I'm not picky enough.
Yes. it's her. She's picky about certain things. Beauty, she's very picky. She's gonna tell you, oh no,
I don't
we're
like
not like
that.
I ain't like that. Let me see my picture. No, no, anything with beauty, she's picky about. Like I'm like, girl, you was okay. Come on, I can't do that. I gotta make sure this done this way. This and she's gonna have a whole like
Beauty is my business.
hey, be bold,
Yeah.
stay beautiful, sis.
I love you.
Ah.
But for I do like body with you, but you are very picky. Like you'll make like just it's horrible. Even down to lollipops. Even down to water. Like if I'm thirsty, you can give me a Kroger water. You can give
No,
me a
I don't want no
Walmart water.
Kroger. No, that's
Now
all water.
I prefer my favorite water is of all time. Guess what it is?
Core
No.
Fiji.
Yes.
Ah!
Fiji and Aquafina, and then I can do anything.
Aquafina is a no.
I don't like Pure Life or Nestle.
I do Pure Life and Nestle. I would do those waters in the core water. I love the core water. Like that's bomb. Like that's
is it good taste?
It's the bomb. The core water is the bomb. Nah, Zephyr Hills, that's the spring water, and I don't like it. I used to, but
yeah,
my taste buds to upgrade it.
Change. Oh, I fell in love. I can't pronounce it, but it's the water in the green bottle. It's called Projectio. It smells like mineral.
Okay, and then another one that's good is E. It starts with E, but it's so expensive.
E.
E
this right here. I had got invited to these rich people house, and they poured this for my dog. Right, true story. I have a cute little dog. Ain't he cute?
Yeah, let him be cute. Oh, he sleep. Let him listen. Let him sleep, sis. We're gonna let that dog sleep. So we'll show y'all next time.
Hell out of me. But it's the Saratoga. We gotta get some of this. It's still water. I had never had still water before. This changed my life. This is how water's supposed to taste. And this is like I saw it in Publix, like almost $3 a bottle.
$3 for one bottle. Yeah, slap your mama. Put that one back. Listen, we're not doing that.
But it's absolutely delicious. And they pulled it for my dog.
They pulled it for the dog.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they real rich and bougie. And she's talking about me.
And I was like, okay, you can stay here. But yeah, so I tried it. But
can I have a room? I'm gonna move in.
Okay, like please. Like
yes.
I'll even clean. Like let me move in.
Yeah.
No, I clean once a week.
Once a week.
Yeah, serious? So we talked about the cost of living. Gas, thank God, has come down a lot. Sam's is my savior because their gas was one day $2.78 a gallon.
BJ's too. That's not. I really.
You're a BJ's girl.
I'm a BJ's girl, but they're like neck and neck, so it's nothing. But I do have Sam's and BJ's because some products at Sam's is not at BJ's, and some BJ's products are not at Sam's. So I shop at both.
World.
I shop at both because
they have 2 memberships.
Yes.
Bougie.
I'm bougie on the budget, so forget all y'all. Bougie on the budget.
That's cute. I love it.
Bougie on the budget.
Me 3, me 4, for real. Because things have changed. Things are like it used to be, So let's talk about this. Okay. There was a female that had got, unfortunately, she was shot the same time that Offset was shot. Shot out big RIP to Offset. Like I don't even like saying RIP because what's the peace about it?
The peace, I feel
rest
like
in peace.
Okay, rest in peace because they laid them to rest to be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else is like that's what I get with when they say the peace. So you said what's peaceful about it, but I'm gonna always throw my opinion in there because I'm an opinionated.
I love that.
I'm an opinionated person, like so. The peace is like they just want you to be at peace.
Like
your soul, your heart, everything is at peace when they lay you to rest. That's what I get out of it.
Okay. So what do you think about Shamar? You know Shamar from social media. He's a big social person. Like he's all over the internet. When I first started watching him, I mean, he was in his room, like he had nothing but a little Android phone. And
he's turned up.
Right? He enjoys life, right? What do you think about him?
Life.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see his picture of him. Let's see the light. Let's see the top here.
Okay, can you see the picture?
Ooh, maybe your feed show good.
Yes, y'all know I don't even come to play. I don't come to play at all. Okay,
it's the light. It's
the lighting on there, but I don't know if
the light from the ring light. But you can't really see him. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Yeah,
that's him. Up. Okay. I have a girlfriend that every time he posts something, she sends it to me because I'm a big Shamar fan, and my significant other be like, "Are you looking at Shamar?" Yeah, it's his confidence for me.
Anybody with confidence is so beautiful. Like if you
Yeah.
have so much
Talk
confidence,
about that, Mimi.
yeah, okay. Anybody with confidence is beautiful because nobody can tell you anything about yourself. You already know that you have that, and that confidence just boosts you. You boost your self esteem. It boosts everything about you, and that makes you a wonderful person. To me, like I love a person with full, like outgoing confidence. You need that in life because some people will try to tear you down so bad to where you can't function, and that's not right. You know what I'm saying? So that confidence is going.
Confidence with receipts. That's my
Yes,
thing.
I like it.
Confidence with receipts for me. Like you can be confident, but some people nowadays everybody confident.
Baby, yes, because like social media, everybody on social media, everybody is confident.
Yeah.
Like social media make you think you could got social media make you think you all that in the bag of chips. Like, baby, I'm 2 bags of chips, so baby, don't play with me.
Like, and I said that with all love because I'm not. I try not to judge because but just like sometimes you be like Shamar had a whole boyfriend on there crying over him. Like he was patting him on the back. He was like, "I ain't gonna leave you, Larry. Larry, I promise." Larry was like, "Please," and I was just
But
like,
Larry could have been heartbroken.
"That's what I."
But heartbreaks are horrible. You know what I'm saying? So that's another
Girl.
subject, and it's very, very touchy. So we're, but
Yeah.
the boy, he was heartbroken.
When not Wendy Williams, I'm thinking about her, but when Whitney Houston and Kelly Price sung that song, was it Kelly Price? Somebody else was it? I know it was Whitney Houston for sure, and Kelly Price for Heartbreak Hotel. Listen to that song. That song is so true.
Heartbreak
Hotel.
It's a
Heartbreak
Hotel.
You've been.
See, she be trying to get me to sing a little piece, y'all. Okay. And she just gonna took this little bougie water.
To call me.
Get it, Tosh.
You said.
Mhm.
You said. I don't know, but that's Whitney Houston is timeless. I mean, can't nobody do it like Whitney.
Nobody.
Okay, so the girl that was shot with Offset, but she survived. Unfortunately, we all know that Offset passed away. That thing took me for a loop. I'm telling you, I woke up to go to the bathroom. And I was like, it didn't even seem real. It didn't even seem. I had just seen him on an interview with Noriega, the little table thing that they do. Not let me stop calling people stuff little. The podcast that Noriega has, and and he had Takeoff and Quavo. And they were interviewing, talking about all these different things. At the time, Offset. What's the other boy name? Cardi B husband. Takeoff.
Offset and what's his name?
What's his name?
What's his name? Y'all know Cardi B husband.
What's Cardi B husband name?
Y'all know his
That's
name.
A shame.
Come on, type it in the comments because I can't
Cardi
think
B
it. I
husband.
can't call his name. What is his name? What is
Takeoff, Offset,
and Cardi B husband? I don't know his name, so we got to go to Google. So
this don't make no sense. But we've been talking about so much. We've been handling business today. Like we got real life. We got kids.
Listen, y'all got a little everything today. We touched a lot of
Offset, Takeoff, Offset. That's his name.
I said Offset though, but you said Offset. Yeah. It's Offset, and then I think the other one is the brother or the cousin. Yeah, but it's like Offset and
Takeoff, Quavo.
Okay,
so Offset is Cardi B's husband.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
we were saying that right. Okay, yeah.
That was just so sad for T. That was so sad for T. But okay, so that happened, and so basically the lady name is the young girl name. She was only 24 years old. Her name is Sydney Lede. I love her name. That could be a fashion brand. Introducing the one and only Sydney, spelled with an S. Lede. I love it.
I like the Lede.
Lede, right?
It's cute.
It's different. That's her real last name. Says she's grateful to be alive.
We got some black hearts. Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate it.
We appreciate you, D. Super friend. Sydney, she was 24 years old. She's from Houston. She's a native. And this all happened on Halloween night. I watched the interview. I posted to my Tall Tosh page. Oh, we gotta who's that? Champagne Poppy Drizzy. He says bad chicks want to test a thug and act like a thug not supposed to stunt.
What does that mean?
I don't know why. What we said about that?
That comment is unusual.
It's a picture of Drake and it says Champagne Poppy.
And it says test a thug and act like a thug not supposed to stunt. I don't know
I'm
what that means.
scared.
Yeah, I think it is.
Bad chicks don't test no thug because they will stunt.
Mm,
We love the thugs too. Thugs we love too. What life said?
thugs.
Me, thugs
Us need
got
that's feelings
feelings
too.
too. Because when them 20 start spinning, yeah, all that good stuff. But anyways,
Thugs got
ooh,
feelings.
I just seen that. We gotta watch those comments. Okay. Appreciate your comment, Champagne Poppy.
Thank you.
What that's the real Drake.
She's
You know?
so
She can sing.
bad.
You need to be singing because I'm her manager. She sings. I'm gonna get her to sing something before we go out. She can sing. I don't know who my one viewer is, but I sure appreciate you. I've been in the, I've been hibernating.
But we're gonna come back. We're gonna do a
We're
lot
gonna do
more.
more,
This
yes.
is something new that we're trying to, keep up everything. But we are touching on a lot of subjects today.
Just kind of chit chatting like we do.
And then the energy in the room is amazing.
Amazing. Like, oh my God. No alcohol needed. No nothing needed. It's just always great. So this little young lady, Sydney Lede, she's 24 years old. She was shot in the head along with Offset on Halloween night. I watched her interview. She talked about how when she felt what she felt, it felt surreal. She was able to walk outside of the bowling alley with the event center to get in her friend's car, which I thought was amazing because she was shot in the head, right? She said she was struck in the back of the head. She fell to the ground and felt a stinging sensation in the back of her head. She said she somehow made it down the escalator into her friend's car who took her to the hospital. She was in a coma for a week before she woke up and was discharged from the hospital. She talked about how going home, that was the worst part for her because she said when she woke up, she immediately want to go home. Now she's a young girl. She's only 24. You probably can resonate with that because you're young is like, that's your, yeah. So she's 24 years old. She wakes up, she's in the hospital. She talked about how she had never been in a hospital before at all. She had never been in a hospital. She woke up, she was in the hospital. And she talked about how it was just so surreal for her. And she's just grateful to be alive. And she said the most ironic thing for this is this happened on Halloween. And she said it felt like a scary movie. One of the most poignant things that she said that stood out in my mind was that before the shooting, there was no type of, she said, was no type of like hostility.
So
she said, you know how guys kind of like be like, yeah, man,
and get crunk and like try to put your stuff up because they finna come out with like some violence.
But she said it was not a feeling of like, but she said when it got a little louder, and she said when she heard those gunshots, she said that she knew, and she said when she discovered that he had passed away, she just thank God she's still alive because that's just so amazing that one life
for her to get shot in the back of the head and she's alive. God had something else planned for her.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So because he's the only one that has the date that we arrive and the day that we leave. So it was in her time.
That's so true. That's so true, friend. Let's talk about this Christiana Rock and this Blueface stuff right quick. We're gonna be leaving, and we hate to take our presents from y'all, but we got things to do. Okay, period. So let's talk about this Christian Rock. And did you watch that in Blueface? Mimi's not really. See, Mimi is a businesswoman for real. See, all I do is get in people's business all day. I love it. I do it for my own.
All the tea.
I do it for my own intents. I love it, but right now, you know who Christian Rock? You know who Blueface is? Tatiana. Yeah.
I got it.
So that's his spell. So you know that. Okay.
Yeah, we know that.
That's one of his favorite songs, and so one of his hit songs, and so that's his girlfriend, Christiane Rock. So now she's saying she's pregnant. They have a very tumultuous relationship. They even have a show on right now. It's being followed by thousands of people. She said she did an apology just the other day, apologizing for her recent behavior. I don't watch their reality show, but I hear it's off the chain, friend. They be having the clips on. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. They be having clips on there. It just be like, when you see a relationship like that, because all of us have been in a relationship like that, and if you haven't, God bless your soul. But
wait, the relationship. So go ahead and finish touching it before
like a relationship where it's not as conventional. Like people would say walk away, or that's not the person for you, or why are you putting up with that, and I think love has no boundaries. That's the beautiful thing about love, and also the scary thing about love. So with their relationship, I see a lot of stuff in there like that resonates, not necessarily the violence and stuff, but like, wow, like when are you gonna stop? Like it just makes me like, wow, like how you see how two people play into it. One person can't keep doing it by themselves. Somebody got to keep pouring into it. You know what I mean? And so she's pregnant now. She says. And then he been with this girl for a long time, and he came out and said it ain't mine to a DNA test. He said that she slept with 10 other guys since they've been together. We don't know about it, and the baby not his until he said DNA. And this has been her boyfriend. Why do guys have to holler like that?
Listen,
Why do guys have to say that?
I don't know. Men are so hard to try to understand, and
That's true.
I really can't elaborate on that, but I have certain situations. So therefore, for him to even say that, and they've been together with 10 years, correct?
Well, I don't know if it's 10, but it's been a minute, friend, off and on. Like they like through his music career, then they got this reality TV show together. But like
but okay, so has she ever gave him to a reason to make that statement though?
He's
So that's what. Okay, so he has caught her cheating.
Yeah,
and as that, he's gonna feel that type of way because when a woman cheats, it's different from when a man cheats. You know what I'm saying? So like loyalty lies. Women are supposed to be loyal. Like we're supposed to be everything that the man is not. But some women, that's how the men look at us, that they want us to be everything that they're not. Okay, it's okay for you to have 2-3 girlfriends or you to go cheat, but it's not okay for me to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question without cutting you off, respectfully. Different generation gap. I love that about you. I love hanging around young people because it's so refreshing. But so for my generation, like it's certain things guys didn't do that meant you want to break up if certain things came to a light. Or if certain things were going on, the other person didn't find out. The whole cheating thing been going on since 1818. I was watching this show, girl, this little Viking show. They've been doing this. So, anyways, do you feel like it's more acceptable now? Because I feel like it's more acceptable.
I really feel like people, the 2023, these people are accepting the fact that their significant other is cheating. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. At this particular time, I feel like that is so overrated because these people need to know their self-worth. And once you find out what your self-worth is, then you can move on. But that's hard to find when you have been put your all into something. You know what I'm saying? Like you put your all into this, and so now you have to pull back, and then you just wake up one morning, everything is gone. So that changes your whole life.
Been there, done that.
Like that changes your whole life.
Yeah.
And it's no explanation to why that this person decided that he don't want to be with you because he found someone else or moved on.
Yeah.
He or she found someone else and wanted to move on. So I'm
not
sorry.
Acceptable. It's more accepted for some strange reason. Yes, it is. That's why I said nowadays. I think who is that? Is that
Nails by Sparkle?
Yes.
I love you.
Not
Sparkles.
acceptable.
Okay. Before we get on that topic, I want to shout my girl Sparkles out. Okay. When I wasn't able to do my own nails, this girl came through. When I say she pushed through, and I mean all the way through. Look at this. It's for you, Sparkle. Yes. And she always pushed through. She does amazing.
Okay.
She does amazing. She did my nails, and she, I love her. I love her to death. And actually, I wanted to, call you about a situation, and we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
But yeah, I love Sparkles.
Okay, thank you for chiming in. But yeah, I agree. And I don't think people don't realize. I mean, it's easy to cheat. I don't even want to get into that.
But women always let me tell you, I have been talking about it because I'm always asking questions about why do people cheat. So I was told that for one man, it's like 4 women. So when one man come out and for one man equal 4 women. So it's way more women in the world than men. That's what someone told me.
Especially in Atlanta, yeah.
Yes, it's way more women. And then women are we always got to go beyond. Like we need to know that if you have to have self-respect. Like if my girl Tasha here and her husband came or whatever, try to talk to me, I'm not going to talk to this man. You're married. Like you have to respect that. And then men don't give you the decision. They don't let you make your own decision at that time. Like They have to let you make your own decision. Okay, if you got a whole woman, let me make that decision if I want to mess with you or not. Like they do the most.
But I feel like too, like it's like you. But see, from talking to friends, from watching TV, seeing things on TV, watching, it's like if we as women were held ourselves at a higher standard. So if you tell me you didn't know a man was married, come on, sis. You come on, sis. You know you know he had a
No,
girlfriend. Come
no,
on, sis.
they fall in love with the materialistic things. Whatever that man is doing for them, that's the reason why they do not care at that point. That man can be a millionaire, and so now he can have 6 bitches. I'm sorry,
No,
but
that's
cussing.
okay.
Like now he feel like he can have all these women, but yet and still that one and only woman that's there. Listen, everything God takes everything away from people. So if you sit here and feel like you can, mistreat these women because you have a little money or they okay with that, like you can't do that. Like love is hurtful. Love make you do hurtful
Love is
things.
beautiful and hurtful at the same
It's
time.
both. Yes, love
And it's
really
a beautiful
hurt.
thing to find somebody who really loves you. So I can kind of understand somebody wanting a whole bunch of people to love them. I just feel like you can get more done if you focus on one person. Like you
But
get
build on
done.
your relationship that you already have. And if you're not satisfied in that relationship, then y'all should talk about it and move on. And then give that person the opportunity to heal. Like stop with the cap. Like stop with the cap.
Yeah, people don't tell the truth
You
anymore.
don't tell the
Like people
truth.
don't
So
tell
you
the truth
love somebody
anymore.
else. Like, come on, be for real. Like that's overrated for me.
You abandoned me.
Yes,
Love
abandonment
don't
issues.
feel here anymore.
It's definitely
We all
abandonment issues.
been there, done that. Love is a beautiful thing. I wouldn't trade a thing. Like I've learned so much about love, and I just wish that
But every relationship, if
Okay.
you're in a relationship or you're married, you should actually learn from it. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it's
Yeah.
hurtful, but at the same time, you have to learn. You have to learn what you did and what the other person did. Because listen, if I'm in a relationship, I'm a very hard person, to deal with. As in, I know that.
But you bring a lot to the table.
I do. I bring a lot to the table, and I'm very loving, and I'm very caring, and I'm going over and
Being
beyond.
creative.
I'm going over and beyond for
You
the
ride for
person.
yours, yeah.
Exactly, the person
I
that
ride for mine too.
I'm in
No
love with.
shame.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
still, I'm gonna still support him or whatever. But give that person time to heal. Give that person the opportunity. Don't keep telling that person you love them or whatever. Just be real. Like it's more real than anything. Like you have to respect real. You have to respect that.
And relationships are hard work. Anybody who said, "Oh, relationships not hard work," "Oh, relationships ain't supposed to be hard," but what kind of relationship you in? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's hard like that, like but it's constant. Giving that person enough space, constant not giving them enough space, understanding that person.
Understanding. You have to
Like,
understand
yeah,
it in
like not jumping to
communication.
conclusions.
You have to understand
You
and
know,
communicate with everything. Like you have to understand. If you're not understanding,
recognizing the red flags,
exactly,
not accepting certain things. And it's like my generation, where I come from, things have changed so much. Like in the last 15, 20 years, it's amazing to me. Like I talk to a lot of people because I'm nosy, and people talk to me. Like I just be out minding my own slang business. I be just, and people talk to me, and I talk back because you talk to me, I talk back. So like a lot of women have told me, they're like, just basically it's like you can do all this stuff. It's just social media has changed the trajectory of relationships because it's so easy to get at another person. Back in my day, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have no beepers. Like we had beepers.
Well, her days is way back when. Because listen, my days we had us a cell phone. Listen, but we was free at 7:00, baby. We was free at 7. 7 to 9. My mama didn't give me 7. She only gave me free at 9:00. And you had to have a Verizon phone to talk to me, or you ain't finna burn up my minutes.
Okay.
Okay. What finna burn my minutes up? You ain't got a Verizon phone. Go find your friend Verizon phone.
Okay,
you can burn my phone up.
Mobile to mobile.
Free. Mobile to mobile.
Prices to be big too.
Yes.
I'm really referring to like social media. How easy it is to just get on the app and meet somebody. How easy it is to go on some slide into somebody's DMs. And you know what? I have found that some very attractive and pretty people be up for some really strange things. For some I be like, what? See, my mama raised me no judging. Ain't judging nobody. I'm old school. I love the fact I'm old school. It's just certain things we just don't do. And you gotta take me on a date.
Is
Like you
certain
gotta take me on a
things
date.
don't
Like
do, but it's also children having children. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
So therefore, I was a child when I had my child. You know what I'm saying? But
Big
yet,
difference.
but yet and still, I still tried to enforce everything that I thought would make him a better person. Like just gave him like everything, like I thought I did. You know
Like
what I'm
you have
saying?
an old soul. I met your mom and your grandmother. Like you have an old soul. You were raised by good people, good strong women, women who understanding value of a clean house, understanding value of organization, understanding value of family, understanding value of if I say I'm gonna do something for Christmas, you're gonna get it. Understanding value of you're gonna clean your room, you're gonna wash your dish, you're gonna take this trash out, and you're gonna bring home good grades. You're gonna go to bed at 9 o'clock. You're gonna get up at like. It was a system, rules. These kids nowadays they'll cuss you out.
No, it's the yes, ma'am. Like when I was growing up, you had to say yes, ma'am. I didn't care if it was your auntie, baby, cousin, sister-in-law. You better say yes, ma'am. Okay, or yes, sir. But these kids, they be like, yeah. Who you talking to? Wait a minute.
I can't do
Who,
it.
who are you talking to? Because baby, I be ready to choke up these kids, and then the teachers act like they scared of them. I'm like, well, you can't even control your classroom.
I was just brushing my teeth this morning saying, these teachers just have no control over the classroom. When I was going to school, our teacher was good. Like
what?
When she said, open your books, whatever, it's just times have changed. Like times have really changed.
Because they let these kids dictate what's going on in class. Because I feel like if my child does something in class, why wait 3 days and then call me when he did something Tuesday? Now you calling me on Friday to tell me that he did something on Tuesday because he done did something badder on Friday. You should have nipped that in the bud on Tuesday.
That's why now every day, how was school? So if I ask you how was school, I put the responsibility on you. If you don't tell me what happened on Monday, I get a call from teacher on Wednesday. Houston, we
had a problem.
When I take this wig, it's a problem. The wig come out.
Baby, that wig. Listen,
yes, I'm talking about. I've learned over time to not play about school. See, my mom didn't allow that. Like it was not up for discussion.
But some kids, and then I want to touch bases on that too.
Okay. Some
kids are not. They just can't do school. I have two different kids, and one all A's, perfect little student, but his attitude is jacked up. The other one, he hates school. He's not a school person. Like I have to legit be on him 24/7. Like sit down. Sit at the table. No computer. Like nowadays you got to do all your work on a computer. They send all the homework on the computer.
Yes, they do.
So I was like, okay, but like some kids just not. They don't like school, and it doesn't matter what I do, what I say to them. That's just in their bloodline to me. Like, why are you not doing your work? You just don't want to. Like, and
then teachers are not. Man, I think it's the teacher fault. You got to be a creative teacher. Just because you're a teacher, you don't need to be a robot.
And I had a history teacher. I think her name was Miss Yarbrough.
Okay.
She was my history teacher. I hated history. History was a no-go for me.
Okay.
So when I took her class, don't laugh, but I had to redo history because I hated history. And I never got the point of history. But history is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? She took her time to explain everything. And if I didn't get it, and for her to explain it and then act it out. You know what I'm saying? So if Napoleon needed to do this, she's going to tell me, oh, Napoleon was the short man, and take this and then put it here and show you that this is Napoleon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or when you have to cross the seas over to this side, and then you have to duck down. Like she had the whole class participating, and that's how I learned, and that's how I passed, because that's what helped me. That helped. Yeah,
I don't think teachers do that no more.
No, and I think that was her name, Miss Yarbrough. I really
they don't get paid enough for me.
Teachers does not. Okay, we want to talk. Teachers does not get paid enough. Like, and that's why I feel
all that schooling.
But that's why I feel they do what they do, because why are you a teacher? You're not getting paid enough.
Yeah.
These kids are horrible, but
oh god,
they horrible. Girl, I'd be having my whole pistol on the bitch.
Girl.
Who? Play with me.
And I know you would.
I would definitely. I cannot teach.
I'm friend, come get girl. I know you would. I know you would. Well, anyways, girl, that is too funny. But
yes, I have my whole pistol on the desk for these kids because they're a bit much. They come to, but the kids are coming to school with pistols too. So why you play with me? Don't play with me.
You saw what his 6-year-old took to school and gone to school and shot the teacher. You didn't see that?
Girl.
Friend, you didn't see that. And then they came back and said the child was disabled. Well, I'm really mad now.
Because who got a disabled child? Oh, my
your child get a
You're
pop
good.
out.
Because first of all, if she got a gun, that parent needs to be in trouble because why
Jail.
your gun is not secured.
And how a
And why is
6-year-old go to school? I would, because I mean, when Coco was little, I would check her book
Me
like
too.
every morning, put her lunch in
Because
there,
my
go to
son,
the-
like when he was 6, he liked to take stuff to school. Oh no, baby, this don't go to school. Let me take this out your book bag.
But how they able to get to the gun?
Girl, this is amazing, y'all. This is a
They
good
finally
time.
released the picture of the lady. She's so pretty. It says teacher allegedly shot by 6-year-old released from hospital as child's family sends condolences, says gun was secured. I would literally, I hate to say this, and I usually don't, I would sue the. Okay, I can't get it out. This happened in Newport News. This was in Virginia. A 6-year-old boy. He alleged when he brought a gun to school, he shot his teacher. They said laughing that this is the teacher saying the child has an acute disability. Well, I want to see the acute and the disability.
Baby, both.
I want to see acute because if you acute, how can you get a weapon? Their statement was, our heart goes out to our son's teacher and we pray for her healing in the aftermath of such an unimaginable tragedy. Unimaginable.
No, first of all, for your child, your acute disabled child, disability child should not be able to open or get this gun. Period.
I just read this. She was shot in the chest after the bullet passed through one of her hands. Oh my goodness, Mimi. She could have passed away.
And she didn't pass?
Thank God. Thank goodness she didn't pass.
Okay.
Our son suffers from an acute disability. Well,
but that's weird. That's weird to me.
The gun was legally purchased by the child's mother, who could face charges at the end of the investigation.
Well, she needs to. Your 6-year-old child has your gun. Be for real. Be for real. But they tell you that if she went and did these little gun classes, gun laws, like you're supposed to have this gun secured. If you have small kids, you have to have that gun secured. Why not? Why not have a lockbox for this gun? And then how he get a loaded gun? Because if she's not licensed, that clip cannot be in that gun. It's supposed to be separate.
And if he's disabled, he's acute disabled.
Yeah. So how did this even occur? Like this shouldn't even occur.
Throw the whole family away. That's what I say. Because I try to give people a pass, but sometimes that lady could have lost her life. Now she at school trying to teach. You're not even safe in the classroom no more. That really upset me, friend. Super friend, that upset me.
Yes, but we have been on here for a little over.
Listen, don't worry about the time. You ready to go? Where you finna go?
I don't have anywhere that I'm going.
Your love is on.
Yeah, they'll come back.
No, that's fine. Oh, you ain't. I ain't even. You see how she's trying to end? She's trying to end my life.
Yeah,
tell me we've been on here for an hour. Mimi, you are a mess, girl.
I'm definitely.
But you're right. You're right. We've been time flies, having fun. This is an impromptu show tonight. I'm hanging with my girl Mimi the Great. It's your girl Tosh and the ones and twos. You can follow me on Facebook, Tosh. I would appreciate if you go over there and like. I'm going to post this video, so if you ain't seen it now, you missed a treat, but you can always go back and look at it later. Show me some love. Remember to go to my YouTube page, subscribe. I'll be posting things there as well. I want to show y'all my puppy tonight, but he's sleeping. Kiss, Mom. Kissy.
He's definitely sleeping, and she's going to bring the puppy over here.
Well, he's sleeping, so I'll introduce you guys to him next time. He's been my saving grace, my partner in crime. And as I travel down the road of grief, and so yeah, we'll talk about that later. Okay, Mimi. Well, thank you for coming. It has been fun. You gonna go home right now?
Business.
You gonna leave me now? Or we gonna hang out for a while?
We're gonna hang out. We're gonna do some little hanging out.
It's only 9:16. You gonna do my brows?
Of course. Oh, we didn't even touch bases on the brows. Next time.
We didn't talk
about the brows. Like we should have got into the brows. Okay. I
think you should bring some of the things that you use so they can see.
Next time I will. I would definitely bring it, and we would definitely talk, and I answer any questions that they have that I can help with, whatever. it'll be great.
All right, good people. It's your girl, Tosh. You know, I keep my ear to the street and my feet on the beat. I'm here with my super friend. Tell a super friend about a super friend. It's my girl, Mimi the Great. You can find her on Facebook at Mimi Parker on Facebook. That is so easy. Mimi Parker. You can spell that. You know how to get to it. Thank you guys for tuning in. We had a great time. I hope you learned something. Next time, join in. Love you so much. Take care.
Bye.